Folks, that sounded like Brian Williams. Folks, of course, if you're not in Canada, you don't know who I'm talking about. It's not your Brian Williams. If you're in the US, it's ours. Folks, let me tell you something. This is the Daily Landsblog for the 9th of September, 2018. I'm actually recording this on the 7th of September because I'm away on this retreat, getaway, conference, whatever you want to call it. And I can guarantee you I will come back with some stories, unless they say what happens at the conference stays at the conference. Then, of course, I'll come back and say nothing exciting happened. I wanted to talk to you about these two marks on my arm. And one of them was a couple of days ago, which I kind of buried because I kind of took a few steps back. And what happened was that when I woke up, I was not feeling good. I didn't really wake up also. I couldn't sleep. I was anxious. And I was driving into work. And my job, if you don't know, is to host a radio show. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours of me. It's 4 hours of talk. And I can tell you that if you don't believe in yourself, that the next word out of your mouth is going to come smoothly and easily, it is a really challenging job. And that's where I was. I'm driving in and I'm thinking, wow, can I do this? Am I actually any good at this? Am I actually capable of doing this? And I started to really beat myself up. And that's when a mark goes on my arm, because the first thing to go when you struggle is self-esteem. And I can tell you that I've spoken to thousands of people now. That's not an exaggeration. Thousands of people face to face. And when I've said, how many of you suffer from depression? They'll put up their hands. How many of you have not lost self-esteem when you've suffered from depression? Nobody has ever put up their hands. We all lose it, but we don't all talk about it. So for me, Mr. Cocky, Mr. Guy with the swagger, Mr. Arrogant, according to some, the illness really worked me over and really robbed me of the one thing that makes anything in our life easier. And that is the self-confidence that you believe in yourself. That is one of the toughest things about depression. And I get through it by telling myself it will pass. This voice in my head is lying to me. I've done it before and I will do it again. I can do this. I can do this. Trying to drown out that voice in my head. SickNotWeak.com. 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here to talk about the things other people don't talk about, like loss of self-esteem.